Hello everyone, thanks for showing up again to another amazing part of our winter train session. Um, another part, another day of me telling you, hey, we're probably close to finishing this 3D model. And you're probably thinking, yes, I know you're telling us that since part 5. And here we are again. But you know what? That's life. That's how 3D modeling goes. And um, really, I have no excuse and I don't know how to get out of it. I'm kidding. So, thank you so much for tuning in again. And yeah, we'll just kind of go right to it. But before we do, please uh, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any opinions on this video or on how we can improve this or what else you would like to see, really. And leave a like if you do like this video and check out the other ones in case you feel a little confused, or maybe you don't really know how we got here, or you forgot something. You always can check out the other parts. So yeah. Um, with this being said, I think it's time for us to get to work. So let's jump right into. Good. We now have the cylinder on the side. We have the fixations on the side, and that's a good thing. Also, let's call this the I don't know, rim. Okay, perfect. Actually, let's put another mirror modifier for this. And the reason we do that is because we will uh, use the cylinder, the main cylinder, as our object to mirror by, and it's going to create us the tube on the other side as well, and we will do the exact same thing for the fixations, right? So select the main cylinder, mirror it on Y, and there we are. We just created uh, a very symmetrical lateral tube. I'm pretty sure this is not what I should call them or what they really are, but hey, who's gonna stop me really now? Okay, let's see if the bevel really does something. It doesn't really seem like it does it? And that I think is because I'm trying to think about it. Um, okay, what is it really? Oh, of course, it's because it was for this one. Silly me again. Okay, so it actually does do something, but let's actually do 3 millimeters. I don't want it as rounded as the other one. I want to kind of show that, okay, these are a little more straight. These are a little, more serious, right? So actually, I don't like the bevel. And what do we do when we don't like the bevel? We use the trusty subdivision surface. So Control 2 for me, for 2 levels. If you want to use just one level, I think it's good. Actually, I might use one level as well. Thinking about it now. Oh, okay. Let's go into X-ray mode to kind of see what we're doing here. And yeah, this should do pretty well. All right. Much better. Much, much better. We do this, and then, oof, hell no. Subdivision, auto shade. That looks good. Okay, good. We have now this as well. Now go on the lateral view again. Well, the side view, sorry. And let's create, so three, select the downside. And I think actually I should select just this vertex. So Shift S and the cursor to selected, like we just got used to anyway. And let's bring a cube again. The most trusty and yet the most easily deleted object in Blender. Right, so here we should do this. So now we have to create the down part, right? Which seems kind of easy, but I don't think it is. Okay, I remember the first time doing it for the other object. So actually, I don't like that. Let me do it on the negative. Perfect. And it was not the most fun part, really. The reason for it is because it's kind of the biggest part of our main cylinder, where besides the cylinder itself, of course. But the problem with this one, right, is that you don't really have a lot of I don't know even how to call it. Like it's a very strange geometry for me. I just don't really like it too much here. Um, but we don't always have to do what we like. So let's get to this one. Let's actually get this all the way up here and then GX this one and get it all the way here. And then of course we'll share it again. Because why? Because this is our favorite function. Exactly. Whoever didn't think about that, shame on you. But please still stay subscribed. Don't unsubscribe because I said that, okay? If you don't like it and you're thinking about unsubscribing, it was just a joke. Trust me. We love you. Still, we don't really, guys. I'm just saying it so that he stays subscribed. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we love the share function. It's our main theme here, right? I've always talked only about the share function, not about other functions, okay? No function is as good as the share function. Everyone knows that, right? Of course not. Good. Oh my god. Good. So, let's think about what we shall do on this part. So, what I think we should really do is uh, I'm not really sure actually. Um, Really, what I think we should do is make this a little thinner, right? So here's what I'm thinking. We make this a little thinner. So S, Y, and do something more or less like this. Okay. Then 3. Let's go into vertex mode. Select these vertices, right? And then SY again, and oh my god, not this much. SY and scale it ever so slightly. GY and scale this a little bit as well. So let's make this a little bit more of you know, trapezoidal look. Uh, Perfect. Okay, so doing this, um, let us look at the reference also. So we will have this basically this rim here to cover for our wheels. Okay, which is actually not too hard to do. But what I wanna firstly do is kind of try to make this a continuation of of some sorts. So again, we did say how this is not empty for our reference, and I don't really like it to be empty for our reference either. So I want to find a way to somehow fill that with some geometry, right? So I think this body should do the job. Can we really do that? I actually don't know exactly because I'm trying to think of a way to do it, and I do realize what a way would be, but there's a problem with that, and that would be that we would make this geometry really look nasty, and another problem with that is that we will subdivide it afterwards, so it will look even worse. So what I'm thinking of is maybe actually instead of doing this, just create some other geometry in there. And I think I actually have an idea of what to do. And it could look a little cool. If not, it was not to be. And I'm sorry. But first, okay, I'm blabbing too much and that's not good. So let's actually introduce a loop right about here. Extrude this all the way till the front, something like that. Good. And then extrude again, and we shear. Of course we shear, because we love to shear. So G and X, and we shear some more, because we love it so very bad. And Gin X again. I keep pressing Y for some reason. So shear, and let's make this as parallel as possible. So GX as parallel as I am, right? Haha. I'm such a funny guy. Please don't unsubscribe. Okay, this is not bad. So let's select this actually and bring it to the same level. And this looks now kind of bad, but it's fine. We'll live with it. So we just scale it a little bit on the X. Should be fine. Now I'm just gonna bring this a little closer like that. Good. That's perfect. Okay. That looks pretty good actually. I like it. Okay, so what we can do really, I didn't do this for the other version, but I think it should work pretty okay, and that is proportional editing, of course. What did you think we're going to do? Of course we're gonna proportional edit a little bit of it. So let's select this, and I'm really curious what this will do, because again, I didn't try it last time. So, G and Z, and let's try to make this be as close to what we need as possible. And if you ask yourself what we need, well, I have no clue either, really. I'm just trying stuff out. And that's what I recommend you guys to do as well. So actually, let's take this, hide it, because again, I think I'm influencing way too much from it, and I don't like that, because I want to kind of be able to... Sphere is not working well. Let's go inverse square root. So, nope, not liking that. Um, yeah, this is the kind of unfortunate. Oh, this one looks to do exactly what we need it to. That's perfect. Perfect. So let's select all of it and kind of get it down here. And then maybe just a little more for these two. Right, so kind of about there. Right, that's GNC and this one, and maybe this one just a very slight. Alt H, and this looks amazing. This looks so good. It actually fits it so much better than I expected it to. And yeah, that's really good. So, uh, don't this was a little more complex. And again, I know how weird this shape is. I've done this before, and trust me, I did not do it this way. This was the first for me as well, and actually I hate it even now when it got out so well, because it's again kind of a difficult shape if you ask me. Okay, it's kind of hard to decipher it. At least this is the way I'm looking at it, right? I'm trying to decipher how I want to do a shape, and when it's something like this, it really looks weird because I don't have any clue on how to do this one. So I was really fortunate to be able to do it. So I tried to even this, and as you can see, it doesn't work too well. So what I'm going to do, right? SX0. Again, really useful tool. And the reason we're trying to do this is because we want to kind of get this shape, this rim here. I want it to be from the same part. I don't want to do different. Yes, I could do, a different body, but I don't want to do it for each and every one of the shapes that I don't like, right? So let's bring this kind of here. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna just keep the rim a little thicker than um, the references, just because I don't want to get all this down. I just will stick to what I have for now. Good. Okay, and we kind of need an a loop in every place that we see the rim going, right? So this way should just do, but we also will need it like this, right? So let me check. So we'll have it this way, and then we will have this here. Okay, this could work. But there's a problem. So we actually will get this a little more down. And the reason for it is because we want these two to kind of be the same thicknesses, right? We don't want to have a big difference there. So this doesn't look bad, but there's a problem, right? So I'm actually thinking of doing a different body for this because I'm trying to think if I can do it in a way that actually no, I don't need another body. What am I talking about? This is okay. Yeah, no, this is good. Yeah. Okay, so what I actually do need to do is go back, undo what I did, and use this. I'm forgetting to actually use the actual geometry we already have. So we will do this. We will just something about here. Good. We'll get this up here. Okay, perfect. And then create no, we're not triangulating anything. Then sx0 one more time and kind of about here. Yeah, that should do. And we kind of want this one. Oh, we can move it. So what we'll do is move this one just a little bit. And the reason for it, we're going to come with these two down, kind of about here. Okay. This is more or less okay. Okay, that's a good thing. Perfect, actually. We'll actually take this and create kind of something like this. Then G and no, I don't like how this will look. Yeah, we need to get it upwards more, and we have to do this together. Good. Okay, this one looks, I think, a little more interesting here. But oh my god, I don't like how this looks. This is not what I wanted. It's not good. Oh, because I just kept it on okay, on the Z. So that was not a good idea. Let's go back. Let's undo this. Okay, so back in there. Let's GG and not move there. Okay, let's take it one by one. This one and then this one. Now we're talking. See? Not that hard, was it? Perfect. How about that? Um. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, change that. No, no, still no. Now let's keep it like this for now. And actually, let's take this and sx0. I think this is better. G and X for these, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I really like this. So let's create another loop here. Sx0. Perfection. And then kind of about here should do. G and Z. And oh, if we do G and Z, it's going to kind of mess up with our geometry. And I think we already did this anyway for this one. And it did mess up our geometry a little bit, didn't it? Uh-huh. So it did. So let's actually select all these and these two and SY0. And they're more or less on the same Y at this point. We're not going to really notice it anyway. Yeah, actually, let's get it back because it didn't look bad. And you'll see in just a second when we actually extrude the faces how it will look. Because yes, we will extrude the faces. How about that we are actually getting this more or less done with. Kind of about I think in this video we'll actually finish it. So let's create another one here, and that's because we basically will need to, but we'll need all of this down. So what we actually will probably need is another loop, but I don't want to create another loop. So what exactly will we do? Undo this because we don't need it, and keep this as the rim because it's going to look okay. And I want to keep it again to the same level. I think it's important to kind of have that. So by having this selected, control left click, and then okay, it's taking it the wrong way, unfortunately. So let's control left click till here, and till here, and till the end should, no, it's still not doing the right thing. Control, okay, control left click. Again, it takes the fastest way, but that is not all the time what we need. So, it kind of depends how lucky we really are. And here we are. Look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. And let's auto smooth it. And it looks even better now. And what we should do is subdivide it. The perfect ending for this video, isn't it? I don't even know if this is the end of the video. I'm just saying it. It would finish really nicely if we did finish it like this. So let's do this. Again, be very careful when you do this, right? Because you might get tricked into getting a little too close, and don't overlap geometry. Rather keep it a little farther from each other rather than getting too close. And here is what I was talking about actually when I talked about overlapping geometry. See how here we have the geometry so far away? Here it's way closer. So basically, well, while it's true that while we get closer, this gets closer but harder, right? It takes in consideration the distance. It's way closer than the upper part. So if we merge the vertices right now, the upper part here would be okay, but the down one would definitely merge with the other vertices, and we don't need that. That would actually ruin our geometry, and that would be bad. So let's do this. And what else can we do? Maybe this to straighten this a little more. Another loop around there. Yes, this is finally getting summer. So this is finally helping us. And again, make sure, look, see what I'm saying? That is not good there. So don't do it like this. What I think we should do is keep it kind of like this. And from here, we need to select this part only and get it up there, which is gonna be annoying. I'm telling you that. So I think this is the right one. Yep. No, I don't think. Huh? No, it's good. Okay, and is it? Oh no, sorry. No, it was not. Actually, I'm not gonna select you, and I selected the other one, didn't I? Let's get out of it. And let's see how this will look. Right, so kind of about there, should do. I'm good with that. We're not getting more than that. Again, don't overlap geometry. Please take care of that because that would really be bad. And in case you want to merge, remember what I told you. Always create like a duplicate before merging, because otherwise you might ruin your geometry, and that would really not be cool. So something like this around there. Actually, what if we even it? So not extrude, sorry. So Control R, E, and maybe now should be more or less okay with the entire part, and it is. it's good if we even it. So I think I should have done that to the first one as well. Well, I didn't, and I'm not sorry about that. Good, good. This doesn't look bad at all. Actually, let's put it like this. Perfect. No, we did this already. What am I doing? Shall I leave this like that? I kinda like it. Huh? I don't know. Like I like it, but at the same time I don't think it looks that good. So, you know, tough choices in life, right? So up here, and let's even. No, hell no. So if we even, yeah, this will be really bad. Actually, don't even think about it, right? Right, there we are. This is actually pretty nice. Let's actually select this and get it a little farther away. And there's a reason I'm doing this. Okay, I'm not just crazy. So we do this, and let me show you. We don't have these lines like we have here, see? And that's because the closer you get the support edges, as I told you when we talked the first time about subdivision, you are going to make that edge more visible, right? So we don't really want to see that. We want to kind of spread them evenly, and actually we need GG for this. Okay, so this. Okay, doing this should help us a lot with our geometry. Like it should look much better, and it actually does. You will still apparently see it a little bit, and that's because of our mistake earlier. I could basically go back and change it, but it will take a long time. Okay, so this is kind of good. I kind of like how this is going. I think we didn't, yeah, we didn't put the support edges here yet, which you know, will easily be noticeable. So we don't want that. Let's get it a little farther away from each other because we don't want it to create unwanted shading and geometry. Um, right. So let's yeah, let's pat ourselves on the back. I think this actually looks pretty neat. Right. I think we can also add another edge here so that we can fix this problem. Probably we will need the same thing around here. Right about there. Great. I'm really loving this, honestly. Um, and here, like here, see, it's gonna be a small problem because these are very close to each other, and I don't think we can. Oh, what that? Well, that is not a nice thing at all, is it now? See? Overlapping geometry. Hating that. Hating that with all my heart. Because that could have just destroyed our model. And honestly, I'm lucky for getting that. Yeah, so this is one thing you should keep in mind. Always check for your geometry. Always make sure you know, check around, see if it looks good. Again, this will be changed also by how the materials will look, but I think it looks pretty okay. It looks pretty neat. We definitely advanced way more in this video, and that's a good thing. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, this is it for this video. Finally, we have the lower part of our train ready to go, and that's actually a great thing. Um, we're not far away from finally finishing our 3D model and getting to actually putting some textures on it, which is actually pretty exciting. So that being said, I don't want to, extend this video even longer than it already is. So thank you guys for sticking till the end, and thank you very much for even being here. And I really hope to see you in the next video. If you liked this video, please give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And you know what? Have a great day and a great week, and just great everything. Yeah, that's it. That's it from me, and bye, guys. See you in the next one.